For centuries, population growth has been seen as a symbol of civilization's progress. Cities expanded, skylines reached higher, and life kept moving forward. From space, it appears more alive than ever. Home to more than 8 billion people, streets are crowded, business districts remain busy, life goes on as if nothing has changed. Yet beneath the surface, the numbers are beginning to reveal a different pattern. A change that arrived never with disaster of destruction. It unfolds slowly, almost unnoticed. People continue to walk, traffic keeps moving, the world still looks the same, but the greatest change are often the ones we fail to notice. This change is not limited to a single country. Across the world, the same pattern is beginning to emerge. The world still looks full. Cities continue to expand, neighborhoods continue to grow, and modern life keeps moving forward. Trains continue to arrive on schedule, systems keep running. From the outside, everything appears normal. Yet beneath these daily routines, the structure of society is beginning to change. People are living longer than ever before, while each new generation is becoming smaller than the last. This is no longer just a prediction. In many parts of the world, the change is already becoming visible. As life expectancy continues to increase, so does the demand for healthcare and elderly care. Across many countries, more caregivers and medical professionals are needed to support an aging population. At the same time, another impact is becoming visible in education. In some communities, student enrollment continues to decline. Classrooms that were once full are slowly becoming empty. The change does not stop here. Some neighborhoods are gradually losing residents. The houses remain, the streets are still there, but fewer young families are moving in. Ironically, even as highways remain busy and cities continues to thrive, this transformation often goes unnoticed. Demographic change does not happen overnight. It unfolds slowly, one generation at a time. So, why is this happening? The answer is more complex than it may seem. For many people, starting a family is no longer just a matter of desire but also of possibility. The cost of living continues to rise. Everyday expenses, education, healthcare, and raising a child require far greater financial commitment than they did just a few decades ago. In many cities, owning a home has become increasingly difficult. For many young adults, securing stable housing feels more challenging than ever. At the same time, the modern world has changed. More people are pursuing higher education, building careers, and seeking financial stability before deciding to start a family. As a result, the average age of marriage continues to rise. Some choose to delay having children, while others decide not to have children at all. There is no single explanation for this shift, but when millions of people make similar choice, the consequence began to reshape entire societies. This choice may seem deeply personal, but when they are made by millions of households, the impact extends far beyond individual families. At first, the effects are easy to overlook. Cities remain busy, business continue to operate, and the economy keeps moving forward. But over time, the number of working age adults begins to shrink. Fewer young people enter the workforce, while the elderly population continues to grow. In many countries, nursing homes are caring for more elderly residents than ever before. The demand for caregivers, doctors, and healthcare service continues to rise year after year. At the same time, office, factories, and essential industries are beginning to face a different challenge, not a lack of technology or investment, but a growing shortage of workers. Manufacturing, constructions, agriculture, and public service are all feeling the pressure. Workloads increase, operating costs rise, and fewer new workers are available to replace those who retire. This transformation does not happen overnight. It develops gradually over decades until it begins to influence nearly every part of society. This is why many experts no longer see declining birth rates as simply a family issue. They see it as an economic, social, and demographic challenge that will shape the future of nation. Recognizing this challenge, many countries have introduced policies aimed at encouraging more birth. Financial support for families with incentive and paid parental leave are among the measures that have been introduced. In some countries, childcare support has also been expanded to reduce the financial burden on parents. The goal is simple: when people feel more secure about their future, they may be more confident about starting a family. But reality is far more complex. The decision to have children is influenced by much more than financial support. Careers, housing, lifestyle, and confidence in the future all play an important role. That is why the results have merit even in countries that have invested heavily in these policies. Children have always marked on beginning of every new generation. Through them, knowledge is passed on, cities are rebuilt, and civilization continues to move forward. Every log and every small step becomes part of humanity's long journey. But when fewer children are born, the change is not immediately visible. Slowly, place once filled with life begin to grow quieter. The playgrounds are still there, the swings still move with the wind, but they are not always filled with as many children as they once were. The change extends far beyond playgrounds and classrooms. Cities still stand tall, roads remain busy, lights continue to shine every night, yet beneath the surface, society is slowly changing. Each new generation is becoming smaller than the one before it. Throughout history, civilizations have changed because of war, natural disasters, and economic crisis, but some transformations arrive without noise, unfolding over decades until they quickly reshape a nation. Declining birth rates are one of those changes. Not a sudden catastrophe, but a long-term challenge that grows almost unnoticed. The future has not yet been written. Technology, public policy, economic conditions, and the choice made by millions of families will all help determine what comes next. In the end, the future is not defined only by the people who are alive today, but by the generation still waiting to be born.